The following is a presentation of the Retro Network.
Come on in, sit a spell. We've got stories and jokes to tell. It's gonna be a great Noel. It's the Advent Calendar House. Muppets, Batman, Smurfs, and even Garfield's Halloween. We're gonna take a trip down memory lane. Frosty, Rudolph, and a bunch you've probably never seen. It's Mike and pals that come to entertain. Turn the knob and lift the latch for fun and laughs that can't be matched. And just beware the icy patch. It's the Advent Calendar House.
Welcome to the Advent Calendar House, the podcast buried under a mountain of toys I've played with exactly once and then just left there and somehow didn't destroy my foot when I stepped on it again. You know, as many Christmas specials as I've talked about on this podcast already, I still have a list of more than might be just a mile and a half long. Some of which I've never seen before, and others I thought I've never seen, and then I start watching this one and realize, wait a minute, I've totally seen this. This is one of those, so let's toss a grappling hook up to our rooftop to get a better view of this gem hidden under our pile of presents from 1993. It's The Town Santa Forgot. I am your sad neighbor watching you not even use your front yard trampoline, Mike Westfall. And joining me is someone I would absolutely get a bigger sleigh for so he could sit up front with me on it instead of just telling him, well, sorry about your luck, tall guy. It's Chad Young. Hey, Chad.
Well, jeez, I don't even have a good follow-up to that one. I did not expect you to go down that route. Dang it, you got me. Hello, everybody.
So glad you're here.
Oh, it's an honor.
Also here is Santa's route-planning elf who swears he thought that town was just a cookie crumb. It's Jeff Lofton from the Lost Christmas podcast. Hi, Jeff.
Hey, Mike. Super happy to be here. Yeah, this is a good one, and I've got some interesting theories around this too. I'm excited to dive in.
Oh, I'm excited. Nice. And the Swamp's top local news reporter who finally got a story picked up by the network. It's Sean Sotka from the Christmas Podcasts podcast. Hey, Sean.
Hey, Mike. I'm just here with these little kids, making sure they get all their toys that was supposed to go to a different kid.
Oh, good. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you all for being here. As I said, this is a special I don't have much of a history with, but first I want to hear about yours, if you have any. Chad, I think you said this was your first time watching this?
Yeah, so honestly, originally I thought I had never seen it, but watching it, I feel like it kind of came back. Like, yeah. I feel like I had to have watched it, like, during one of those, like, all, like, 24-hour Christmas things on, like, Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Or maybe even I even watched it, you know, during its... I feel like it felt very familiar to me, but I can't put my finger on how. But for the sake of the discussion, let's just say, yeah, this is probably my first time watching it that I can remember.
Definitely my first time paying attention. I feel like the other times I've seen it, it was just on in the background while other things were happening. But Jeff, what's your history with this special?
Yeah, so this is one of my, I guess, underrepresented classics, in my opinion. I really like this one. I think the animated Hanna-Barbera stuff is pretty great. And who doesn't love Dick Van Dyke too? I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah.
This one harkens me back to when the Cowboys were good at football, and my childhood was still fresh, right? So this is one that I have watched many times, and I love it. And also Jeremy Creek always reminds me of Smallville. So if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. It's fine.
Wow, I didn't even make that connection.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, there's a Scarecrow character-ish electrical guy named Jeremy Creek in Smallville.
Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah, I remember that episode.
Deep cuts, man. Deep cuts.
Yeah. Sean, what about you?
I actually remember watching this probably on Cartoon Network, basically with my kids when they were really small. I'd watch it over every year, and It's just something that stuck with me. I've watched it just about every year since then, and now my kids have their own kids, so I'm the old guy of the group. But I remember watching it mainly on Cartoon Network. I don't remember if I watched it when it initially came out because I wasn't quite really as much into Christmas watching as I am now. So, but it was hidden there. So, yeah, just watching it with the kids, watching it on Cartoon Network on their Christmas in July during the season, all that stuff. So,
yeah, I feel like especially the few years after it first aired. So, The Town Santa Forgot debuted on NBC on December 3rd, 1993. It was a Friday night against a block of reruns on TGIF, according to TV Tango. Oh, and Diagnosis Murder on CBS. So you got Dick Van Dyke on 2 channels.
Hey, not bad.
Yeah, that's winning right there.
Yeah, hell. You know, we could use that now more than ever if we're being honest.
We could. Give the guy a break. He's 99.
Unbelievable.
I know.
Doesn't look a day over 88.
That's right.
Thank you. And you know what's funny? The last time I saw a video of him at a convention or something, he was like singing with his band or something.
Oh,
I'm just like, geez, I'm not even going to make it to 60. How the hell am I going to be able to compete with this?
He's a spry 99. He'll get up and do the step in time dance from Mary Poppins still. It's
unbelievable.
Amazing. He is a medical miracle. Yes. Dick Van Dyke's our narrator for this special, which is based on a poem called Jeremy Creek by author Charmaine Severson. It was published in the Indianapolis Star in 1985. Her other writing credits include another poem called Listening for Christmas and a 1973 book called The I Hate to Camp Book, a survival manual for the camping mother. Which that's a very 1973 title by itself.
It does.
Yeah.
But if you want to watch The Town That Santa Forgot, I didn't see it on any of the usual streaming providers, but I found it on the Internet Archive, so it's well preserved. So let's get into this. As we mentioned, Dick Van Dyke is our narrator who's telling this story to his grandchildren after they ask him, when's Santa getting here to give me my stuff?
Where's Santa, Grandpa? Where can he be? Isn't he going to put toys beneath our tree?
He's probably way up there, over those woods.
Well, he'd better come soon and deliver the goods.
Typical kids.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Except they're saying it in rhyme. This whole special is in rhyme.
So, may I, just a second?
You sure may.
I hate when I hear, like, if I have to spend, like, half an hour listening to people rhyme, it gets old to me after about 2 minutes. But I will say this. I don't have a bad thing. I can't believe I'm saying this, Mike. This is history. I don't have a bad thing to say about this at all.
No, it's all really well executed.
This works. It works. It works somehow. Normally I hate this style, but it works. It just does.
I'm going to venture a guess and say maybe it's because of Dick.
You know what?
It could be.
I think so. I think that he did not phone it in. Like, no. I don't think he's ever phoned anything in, to be honest. But like, I think you're right. Sean, I think you're onto something. I think it might be because of him. And there's a boatload of talent in this special, but I mean, he really nails it.
Yeah, he's a well-placed anchor on this whole thing. Even the parts that aren't part of that original poem, like this framing device, aren't in rhyme, but it's all just read very well.
Yeah.
As the grandkids are telling their grandfather about all the new toys they want while they're decorating the tree on Christmas Eve. There that is again.
I hate that trope.
Yes. Like, why are you waiting till Christmas? Is that like a tradition somewhere in the...
Yes.
I mean, it was. I have home videos of... Well, I don't know if that was on Christmas Eve or if it was just... the tape, because it was like a tape from 1984, so it might have just been they cut from the night they were decorating the tree until Christmas morning. So
hey, film's
could
expensive.
very well been. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think a lot of that too has to do with like the now we have like so many people have artificial trees, but if you had a real tree and you did the 12 days of Christmas and you go through like Epiphany and all that, then your tree only lasts. It has you're like on a countdown at that point, and so that kind of makes sense to me. Especially going like Orthodox or like in the like Catholic traditions where they have like the holidays that follow Christmas rather than like preceding all the lead up, and so I think it makes sense. I just don't do it. We decorate November 1st, so we're one of those people.
We wait till the week of Thanksgiving, but still, I think another reason why they always show people decorating very, very soon or on Christmas Eve is just so they have the characters doing something. You have to, and that's a go-to Christmas scene of let's decorate the tree.
That's a good one.
They're not paying attention to what day it is when they're writing these scenes. But the voice of the grandson is Troy Davidson. I've heard him before on this podcast. He was in the Back to the Future cartoon as Little Vern.
Okay.
And the granddaughter is voiced by Ashley Johnson. Chrissy from Growing Pains is how I know her best.
I actually just recognized her from Critical Role.
Yeah, I was thinking Critical Role. That was me too.
Yeah. Vox Machina, the cartoon too. I mean,
okay.
Love that. Love that show.
She's fallen into a lot of voice acting, and like, I'm doing New York Comic Con this year, and in the last year or two that they have announced the Critical Role names, she sells out instantly. And I asked around, I'm like, I even asked a couple friends, I'm like, is she that big of a deal on this show? And they're like, yeah, like she does that and a lot of anime. She's apparently very popular. So she's doing very well for herself. And that's pretty cool.
Well, she's the voice of the main character in the game, in the Last of Us games.
Oh, okay. Then that too.
She's Ellie in The Last of Us. So that, those are huge. Right around the time of this special, she was on another show called Phenom. And the only reason I remember that show was on Tuesday nights between Full House and Roseanne, so I had to sit through that.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't.
Ashley Johnson, she played the little sister of this young tennis prodigy.
Oh, jeez, never mind.
Played by the sister from Home Alone who tells Kevin he's what the French call les incompetents.
I can picture those two standing next to each other and probably saying, okay.
And like... Oh, Judith Light was their mother?
What?
Yes.
How did this show bomb? How do I not remember?
I don't know. I think it only lasted half a season, but like, I don't know.
Maybe
I guess everybody was getting up, getting a drink in between Full House and Roseanne, I guess.
Well, when you're surrounded by Roseanne and Full House, especially in their heydays, that's what their heydays.
Yeah.
You got to have something more memorable than that to really pull it off.
So Grandpa starts telling these kids the story of Jeremy Creek, who had too many toys, enough for 442 boys. And now we're into the poem proper as we see Jeremy zoom around his yard on roller skates amid just piles of toys strewn all over his front lawn. First off, those must be amazing roller skates if he's going full speed on the grass.
Or he's very strong.
Very strong.
Well, he is 5, right? So he's basically a tiny ball of energy.
Does it say he's 5? I missed an age. Yeah. Okay, I believe it. And he's not even playing with any of these toys. He just picks up a random pile and hugs it while he smirks at his neighbors who are sadly looking over the fence at him.
Yeah.
So Jeremy Creek's a little tantrum-throwing brat who bangs his fist on the floor of his living room so hard it causes his whole house to crack and shake. Well, we do see his parents shake their head no to him multiple times, but he just makes a mad face and screams louder until his face turns pink.
Pretty sure I've been around this kid in a Walmart before.
I was going to say that hasn't changed much since '93 either.
No. This is ubiquitous. Like it could be anybody anywhere.
There's always one.
I won't mention what store I work at, but I work in a store that has a lot of families that come in, and I can tell you, I heard this 3 times today already. So it was like at this point, it's just background noise, and I'm like, oh, okay.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is. That's completely accurate, I assume.
Oh, no. The screaming, tantrum-throwing voice of Jeremy Creek is Miko Hughes.
Mm-hmm.
Does that name ring a bell to any of y'all?
It does.
I knew Chad would know.
I want to see if
Anybody else?
I cheated. I just looked it up.
Okay.
Probably once it said I will, but not by his name.
You may know him once I start listing off some of his credits.
Mhm.
Chad, how do you know Miko Hughes the best?
Am I allowed to say the line?
Say the line.
Boys have a penis, girls have vaginas.
He's the little kid from Kindergarten Cop who gives us that little chestnut of wisdom.
That's right.
He was in Pet Cemetery as Gage.
Yes.
Which I think was his first I hope that was his first on-screen role. Then he was also like Michelle's bratty friend in Full House.
Yeah. Aaron. Oh, I hated Aaron.
Oh, he was such a brat. I always loved that him and Jesse just always went at it.
Oh,
And like that's the one thing that like stopped Jesse from being cool is just he would always lose his mind.
yeah.
And then he was also in New Nightmare. He was
Yes.
Heather Langenkamp's son.
Yes.
Yes.
And in 2023, he starred as the adult version of that character.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But yeah, no, he even admitted to himself he's always going to be remembered for his line in Kindergarten Cop.
Yup. Yeah. No matter how hard
It
he
doesn't
tried.
go away.
And he had some good roles before and after that, but he that's always going to be him. I guarantee you he signs that all the time. At
Oh my
conventions.
goodness, yes. Every convention.
Yes.
Yeah.
But here he's screaming so loudly, it's keeping all of his neighbors awake. There's one voice credit listed as neighbor, and it's BJ Ward.
Even the neighbors were holding their heads.
Our children are lying awake in their beds.
The voice of Scarlet from G.I. Joe. And Betty Rubble in the late 80s through the 90s.
Wonder Woman on either the Super Friends or the Super Powers.
Probably
later
the
one, too.
Super Powers.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. It seems more like timeline wise.
Right.
Yeah.
But anyway, Jeremy's parents have finally had enough and yell back at him.
Please just settle down.
That's right!
Yelled his father.
From now on, no noise. You hear me, my boy? No noise or new toys.
That goes over like a load of bricks.
Yeah. Mr. and Mrs. Creek are voiced by real-life married couple Philip Proctor and Melinda Peterson. Philip has a ton of minor voice credits. Two bigger ones that stood out to me were on Rugrats, he was the voice of Phil and Lil's dad, Howard.
Mm.
Okay.
And on the 90s Spider-Man animated series, he voiced Electro.
Ah.
Hmm.
He's in a ton of video games too.
Oh, is he?
Nice.
Yeah, I did see a bunch, but nothing I recognized his voice from. But his wife, Melinda Peterson, was a stage and TV actress. She died in 2023, had minor roles on As the World Turns in the 70s, and The Young and the Restless and Santa Barbara in the 80s. This is her only voice credit. So Jeremy's parents finally put their feet down. They do acknowledge they've spoiled the kid, so good, I guess. And Jeremy angrily stomps to his room. There's a fun little gag here where his bedroom door has a sign on it that says Jeremy's room, but when he slams the door, some of the letters fall off, and now it says my room.
Did some of the letters fall off, or was this a Mandela effect situation?
Oh, it said my room the whole time.
That's right. That's right.
Interestingly, in the original poem, his mother tells Jeremy to go to his room, but she doesn't here in this special. He goes there on his own. I guess they realized he's got a bunch of toys in the room anyway, so sending him there isn't much of a punishment.
It's true.
But he acts like it is. He sits on the knob on the end of his bed.
That didn't look comfortable.
It didn't. He's got like a Zen pose on it, though, so I'm impressed he can balance on there.
Especially with all that anger he has. Like, how is he able to do all that?
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
So Jeremy does end up playing with some of the toys. Does anyone have a favorite toy he plays with in this part?
No.
Not really, no.
The Dracula, maybe?
Yeah, that was one of them. I was drawn to the 55 cans of the gooeyest goo because they reminded me of the Masters of the Universe slime pit.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's fair.
And I do have to take umbrage with what Dick Van Dyke tells us is 9 plastic planets. I only counted 7, and they appear to be out of order.
And you know what? That's something Hanna-Barbera would not let slip. So
Right.
I'm kind of disappointed in them right now.
Yeah.
I'm not drawing 9 circles. What do you think this is?
We ain't got the budget for that. Draw 7.
9
Not like they're paying attention anyway.
Right.
Love it.
But as Jeremy goes through his box of Halloween costumes, he puts on a fluffy white beard like Santa's, and that gives him the idea that if his parents refuse to give him any more toys, he'll write to Santa instead.
Mm-hmm.
He'd write his list now. He'd mail it off soon. Send early for Christmas. He'd mail it in June.
So it's still summertime when he gets this idea.
Yeah, because he sucks.
You can tell because there's a calendar on the wall with a picture of the sun on it.
That's right. I mean, all my June calendars have a sun on them. So.
I guess so, yeah.
Of course, I am in Texas, so we're just basically like,
okay.
Sure, yeah.
It's sun all the time.
So that's just every month picture in your calendar.
They all do. All of the months do. Right. Yes.
Basically, yes. It's like 300 days of sun.
November has a leaf.
That's right. We go from hot to everything's dead and it's cold. And then back to hot.
Yeah, sometime next month I'll see like 1 leaf fall from a tree and I'll post that like in the middle of the road and say, it's okay to do fall stuff now.
That's right.
But we see Jeremy making a very long list out of a bunch of sheets of paper he's taping end to end, and I'm thinking that does not seem efficient.
I mean, he's 5.
Yeah, but also, it's 1993. We already know he's super spoiled. Does he not have a dot matrix printer with the form paper?
Well, he was stuck in his room, so maybe his dot matrix printer was out with him.
Maybe. Oh, it's his dad's. Yeah. I know.
Or maybe he had his Windows for Work Groups PC outside in the family room. Right?
I had a Tandy in 1993.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Maybe he had an Amiga.
Oh.
An Amiga.
I was printing middle school papers on purple dot matrix ink.
Oh.
Like through halfway to high school, even.
Do you know why? Because the printer kept working. I can't get a printer to keep working for more than 6 months now.
Yeah. No. I mean, I'm sure if I still had that printer, it would still work.
It's true. I guarantee it would. It would still weigh 1,000 pounds too.
Also that.
Oh, yeah.
But Jeremy's taping all these sheets together as we go to our first commercial break.
The town Santa forgot will return after these messages.
And although the copy of this we watched seems to be from a home video, some wonderful person uploaded just the commercial breaks from the night this first aired.
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody happen to watch those?
No.
One standout was that there was a commercial for the VHS release of The Muppet Christmas Carol.
Ooh.
From Walt Disney and Jim Henson Video, start your holiday early. Bring home The Muppet Christmas Carol on video cassette with Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, and Scrooge.
I'm back.
He's the master of meanness.
Is odious, wicked, and badly dressed.
Now he's up against the mayhem of the Muppets as a classic tale gets a whole new twist. The season's hottest family movie is on sale now. The Muppet Christmas Carol. Save $5 when you buy The Muppet Christmas Carol and delicious Pepperidge Farm goldfish crackers or cookies.
Well, my favorite has to be this one from Wendy's.
Oh, God, I've been saved times.
What do you want for Christmas?
I want a bicycle, a triceratops, a talk show. I want a younger brother.
I want a Big Bacon Classic from Wendy's. Biggie fries, an ice cold drink to go with it, and a skateboard.
If you've ever wondered about the history of Santa Claus, the traditions behind a Christmas tree, or what people leave out for Santa in Eastern Europe, then you're probably a lot like me. My name's Jeff, and I absolutely love Christmas. Join me on the Lost Christmas podcast and learn about the people, traditions, mysteries, food, celebrations, and all manner of history around the holiday season we all love. At the end of each episode, I also read a little bit from The Lost Years of Santa Claus, a book which fills in the gaps that we have in the story of our beloved gift giver.
Now back to the town Santa forgot.
Well, we return after those messages, and Jeremy has assembled a sheet of paper half a mile long out of 8.5 by 11 sheets taped end to end. It's probably July now after just finishing that.
Mm-hmm.
So he starts listing off his demands. He hasn't even written yet. He just needed to make the long sheet.
Dear Santa, I need this for Christmas.
He wrote,
I need bugles, tin whistles, ground-to-air missiles, a balloon with a chair that can rise in the air.
A giant ghost puppet with invisible strings? Yo, I want one of those.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
So he writes this big long list of demands and tries to send it to Santa using his remote control plane, but the paper's too heavy.
I mean, it is 6 reams of paper, so that's not super surprising.
Sure. I found a copy of the poem as it was first published in the newspaper, and it came with illustrations, and one of them showed this list sitting in Santa's sleigh, and it's just wrapped in a big round circle like bubble tape. Looks like a tree stump slice. Jeremy basically used an entire tree's worth of paper for this list.
That tracks. No, sounds right.
So it's too heavy for his little drone plane. So instead, he licks a bunch of stamps to it, and the mailman comes and has to carry it on his back with a little difficulty, but we're told it works.
Kids, try that. Try that this Christmas. See if that works.
That's why mailmen don't need to go to leg day at the gym.
Yes.
Especially, yes.
I mean, by my calculations, it's only 20 pounds of paper.
Is that all?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
That works.
Just about 3,000 sheets.
Oh.
Because I'm a math nerd, so.
It's like putting on a backpack.
Yeah.
So mailman's got that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he's got it.
So then we cut to the North Pole, where Santa flies in with his first Christmas letter of the year, bundled up in the back of the sleigh. So, putting aside the fact that Santa needed his sleigh and his entire fleet of reindeer just to carry this giant roll of paper, I'm more intrigued that he's the one picking up the mail in the first place.
You know, Santa's a man of the people.
I guess so. Yeah.
And maybe he wants to keep his actual location private too, right? He has a P.O. box.
He's thankful for the folks at the mail station that got him off on Miracle on 34th Street.
That's right.
It's just like,
he's this is his DoorDash of the time.
Sure,
Right?
there it is.
He's running some routes, making some extra cash.
Santa's got a familiar voice in this. It's Hal Smith.
Our Christmas mail started. First letter this year.
Last time I talked about him was in Santa and the Three Bears. He was Mr. Ranger. And we heard him a few times as Santa on this show and some other Hanna-Barbera specials. Yogi's First Christmas, The Flintstones. Mm-hmm. He's got a good Santa voice.
I think this was his last credit alive, correct?
Really? Entirely?
So.
Oh,
yeah.
how'd I miss that?
Oh, wow.
He had a posthumous credit in one of the Philips CDI Zelda games.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, boy. So he just became Mike's favorite actor of all time then.
I sounds like it.
The bad one, Zelda's Adventure. The worst one of the three.
Which is saying something.
Oh.
Is that the Link, my boy?
No, this is the one that's like it's stop motion and you're playing as Zelda, but it's top down. It's the worst one.
It's bad.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So I need to see this immediately.
Oh, you sure do.
Oh, yes, indeed.
So Santa specifically got 12 elves in this poem, and they help him unravel this list, which stretches all across their workshop. Until they get to the end and find it says, send gifts by sleigh mail to Jeremy Creek. And Santa and the elves wonder, Jeremy Creek? Who can he be? They don't even know this kid.
Mandela effect. I'm telling you. We got this split merged reality. That's what happened.
Well, it surprised me to not remember this particular kid and just roll his eyes like, oh, that freaking kid? That didn't happen. And there's like, who? But Santa takes a minute to think and deduces a list this long couldn't come from just one kid. Maybe Jeremy Creek isn't a person. It must be a place. I like this twist.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It's a good one.
Yep.
This was really clever because they could have done this twist any way possible and it probably would have been like very trite. But this, I wouldn't have thought of it. So I thought it was genius.
No, it was super clever. They pull down a very big map to look for a place called Jeremy Creek, and an elf named Pomp finds one.
Just north of the south on the edge of the swamp. It has 2,000 girls and 2,000 boys.
Just north of the south on the edge of the swamp. So, like, Maryland.
Yeah, pretty much. Southern Maryland, to be exact.
Well, it kind of looked in the middle of the country, so maybe, like, Nebraska.
Ooh. Bronson, Missouri, where Yakov Smirnov is.
What a country.
Dinner adventure.
I was worried it was going to be some sort of Miser Brothers interaction just north of the South. Right?
Oh, that would have been something.
Right?
I like that.
But Pomp is voiced by Paul Williams.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've only talked about him on this podcast for songwriting. He wrote all the songs in Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. Of course, he wrote Rainbow Connection.
Yeah.
But he does act. He's done voices. He was the voice of the Penguin in Batman the Animated Series.
Mm-hmm.
He was in Smokey and the Bandit, too.
Sure is, yeah.
Who was he in Smokey and the Bandit?
Enos Burdett. Yeah.
So he wasn't really like a major character in it?
No.
But it's Paul Williams. He's got one of those faces that you recognize because he's got the glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
To be fair, when you have a movie with Burt Reynolds and Dom DeLuise, the rest of the cast just doesn't matter. Let's be honest.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Everything else is a blur.
Yeah, everything. You're lucky to be there, and I mean that respectfully to anybody who's been in one of those movies.
So Pomp the Elf discovers the town of Jeremy Creek is home to 2,000 girls and 2,000 boys. But another elf named Pout discovers...
But it's not on our route.
You mean the one around the world? You just missed a spot?
Santa's not supposed to miss a spot.
No!
I'm telling you guys, it's this warped reality. It's a Mandela effect. It's string theory, man. All these realities converged into one. Jeremy Creek didn't exist as a city.
This is at some point between getting all those Infinity Stones back to where they belong.
That's right. That's exactly right.
So you're saying this is the origin story of Thanos, is what you're saying?
Yeah, or like we're like this is one of those Loki episodes.
That's right. Exactly. Yeah.
Trying to like merge all the strings back together, and this is what we get.
I might need to rewatch it and see if Hawkeye's in the background somewhere.
Maybe, yeah. His name's Jeremy too.
That's right.
The voice of Pout is Neil Ross. I haven't heard from him in a long time in this podcast. Last time was on Christmas Comes to Pac-Man as Clyde.
Yes, that's a good one.
What a good one.
I love Christmas Comes to Pac-Land. That's a dark episode.
Yeah. Those are the only credited elf voices I've got. There is one credit for additional voices here, and that's Julie Dees. And there are some girl elves here.
Send gifts by sleigh mail to Jeremy Creek.
Jeremy Creek?
Wait.
Yeah.
Is that why does that name sound familiar?
Well, the last time I talked about Julie Dees was she was Sassette Smurf, but I'm sure she came up more than once.
Is she? There was someone connected to Rick Dees that came up in an episode that you and I did.
Yeah.
Is that her, Julie Dees?
Yeah.
So then she is a Advent Calendar House alumni.
Yeah, well, again, she was in... Last time I talked about her was 'Tis the Season to Be Smurfy.
Nice.
Now I'm looking it up. Oh, she was one of Cubert's friends.
Oh, that's right. We did Cubert, didn't we?
Yeah, she was that...
Yes.
She was Viper. She was the Mae West Snake.
That's right!
It was this like 50s snake with a Mae West voice.
And you know what's funny is I think on that episode... we're talking. It was me, you, and Jamie, I believe.
Yeah, and Tommy.
And all of a sudden I said, "Wait a minute, that's Rick D's wife or girlfriend or something." Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now it's all coming back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Never mind.
She's in a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Betty Rubble in the Jetsons Meet the Flintstones.
Oh, yeah.
She's in Captain Caveman.
Ooh, she has a good career.
So she's a Hanna-Barbera all-star too. So of course she's
amazing.
Pirates of Dark Water. Shout out to that classic.
Wow.
It was a blast from the past.
Does that have a Christmas episode? I don't think it does.
It does not.
No.
Sadly.
What, Pirates of Darkwater?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She was in Thundar too for a series.
She's in Thunder
Okay.
the Barbarian.
Wow.
Which sadly doesn't have a Christmas one. I love that show growing up.
Casper's first Christmas,
Mhm.
she played Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That's one.
Hold on.
What you got?
That was done by Hanna-Barbera too.
Yeah, so Casper's First Christmas also has like Yogi and Huckleberry Hound.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah, it's a good
all
one.
of them like hang out with Casper for some reason.
Dawes Butler's in it. Don Messick.
Oh yeah, of course.
Hey, it's a multiverse, man.
That's the one where we're going to tear down the house, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll have to get to that soon.
Incredible.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, all right, but that's on my list. But okay, Jeremy Creek turns out to also be the name of the titular town Santa forgot, and he is devastated by this discovery. But this time he's got one big long list that's come super early, and he's determined to give that town everything on it. So the elves start loading Santa's bag with toys. Who cares if it's June? They've got great many back payments to make up for.
Yeah,
sure.
Meanwhile, we check back in with Jeremy Creek the person, crossing off the days on his calendar through July, August, and September. While the elves up at the North Pole get to work making toys, we get a short little song for this part called So Little Time Till Christmas Day.
Hurry up.
Let's go!
No time to lose. We've got to keep it snappy.
We've boats and planes and trains to make.
And children to make happy.
I'll tinker with this telephone.
I'll finish up this toy trombone.
So much to do, so little time till Christmas Day.
This was fun.
This one's.
Yeah, that's good.
It wasn't too long. Does anyone notice when they sang So Much to Do, So Little Time Till Christmas Day, one elf holds up a sign that says only 55 days till Christmas?
Clever.
You know what else happens 55 days before Christmas?
Oh.
Halloween.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the Macy's parade for that.
They're singing this on Halloween.
Oh, gosh, that makes sense. Oh, good point.
And after the song, we see Jeremy cross off Halloween on his calendar, dressed like a little devil.
Sure.
Shocking.
Not much of a dressing for him.
Nah.
Not really.
He has to stand on a pile of stuff in his room just to get to the calendar at this point, and I like that the pile doesn't change at all. The kid refuses to play with anything else until a shipment from Santa arrives.
That's dedication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we skip from Halloween to Thanksgiving as Jeremy crosses off another day while wearing a pilgrim hat and holding a pop gun.
Which, as much as I love Thanksgiving, I don't think I've ever done that.
You've never dressed as a pilgrim?
Yet.
There's still time.
We had a Thanksgiving play in elementary school one year.
Yeah, that's the only time I would have done it.
Yeah.
Same here.
It was the 90s, so it was, yeah.
My mom would dress up the dogs when we had dogs as one as a pilgrim and one with a little headdress.
Nice.
But finally, it's Christmas Eve, and Jeremy's not about to stay in bed and wait for Santa. No, he takes a grappling hook and climbs up onto his roof to wait for Santa by the chimney. Because he doesn't just want the gifts he asked for on his list, he wants every toy he's got.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what he's about to catch is a felony. That's what he's about to get for
And again, I've brought this up before, but North America is toward the end of Santa's run, so don't get too excited, kid.
It's true. It's going to be a minute.
Yeah. And along with the grappling hook to climb up to the roof, all Jeremy's got with him to kidnap the Santa Claus is a butterfly net.
Sure.
The minute that Santa Claus passes this way, I'm gonna claim every toy stuffed in his sleigh.
What are you gonna do? Just hold up your net in the air and hope 8 reindeer fly into it?
That would be fun to watch.
I would watch that in a second.
And see him just zip right on out.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly what would happen.
I mean, his arms might be detached from his body.
So then it'll totally be worth watching.
Oh, goodness.
We've got a body horror concept going on here. I think that there might be something to this.
Body horror, alternate realities merging.
Oh,
And
yeah.
this is
David Cronenberg, are you listening to us right now?
Oh, yeah. Big listener to the podcast.
Yeah, we've been trying to get JD Roth to listen. Now let's try to go for David Cronenberg. I'm sure that's perfectly logical.
Oh, yeah.
Tag him in the show notes, Mike. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Well, we see Jeremy wait and wait for Santa until after a while he decides to climb onto his weather vane for a better look, and here he comes. We see Santa just kind of jump down each chimney like it's a Super Mario pipe.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, and they even show him go down little air vents and drain pipes. I like that Santa leaves behind a little sparkle on each chimney.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a nice little touch.
The story calls it Santa's Red Fizz.
Oh.
Magic leaves traces.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy's mischievous grin turns into a genuine smile of wonder as he watches Santa go from rooftop to rooftop. That's a nice little touch here. I appreciated that.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Also, it should be noted, this came out a year before the Santa Claus, which is basically what Tim Allen did.
Hey, yeah.
Right? So it may have gotten some inspiration for how he goes down chimneys.
Maybe. It looks better here.
I agree. Wait, you mean live action special effects from 1994 didn't age well, Mike?
Nah, just weren't quite there yet. I also appreciated Jeremy's look of disbelief as Santa finishes the rest of his neighborhood and just takes off on the sleigh, completely ignoring his house. Just, well, that's everyone. Next. And Jeremy, still hanging on top of his weather vane, shouts, "Wait!" But we see Santa and his reindeer zip out of sight into the night sky.
I love this.
Mm-hmm.
I loved that because that is like so perfect. Like Santa just going off. He's done.
Oh,
He's done because you said North America is his last.
That's better than coal in the stocking.
Yeah. See, you got to see it. Yeah. So
I'm set for life now if I ever get to witness that.
Oh, jeez. Right. Get an endorsement for the podcast while you're out there, Mike.
Sure. Yep. Come on, Santa. I have an endorsement from a Santa, but but Jeremy's eyes well up with tears for maybe a second before he scowls and climbs back into his bedroom window, wondering to himself,
"But why was I missed? Me who wrote Santa a half-a-mile list."
And here comes another tantrum. This one's not as property damaging, though. This is just normal strength pillow punching until he cries himself to sleep.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. He's been up all night. He's been, plotting this for months. Probably exhausted.
Oh, sure. He's tired. Yeah, he's exhausted. Fine.
Because he's still only like 5 or 6 or something.
Right. Yeah, we didn't see a birthday in here.
No. Thank God. That would have been dreadful, I'm sure.
But then we see Jeremy wake up on Christmas morning to the sound of other kids giggling, and he looks out his window to see every other kid in his neighborhood out playing in the snow with their new Christmas gifts.
Growing up in the South, did anybody grow up with snow regularly on Christmas? And if so, did you go outside?
So, no, I lived in Southern Maryland for the first 28 years of my life. Mm-hmm. Then I lived in Rochester for 12 years. I can tell you, in Rochester, it was much more common in like the Western New York area to have snow on Christmas. But to me, growing up, that was always like in movies. Yeah. Like I think I may have had one Christmas as a kid that had snow, but yeah, it wasn't as common where I was living.
It was, I'd say, about 50% for me here in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you play outside on Christmas Day?
No, not usually, because we were going to my relative's house for dinner and stuff. So I'd have my toys I'd be playing with. So
yeah, we'd be inside for most of the day. Growing up in South Jersey, it was not too common for snow on Christmas Day. I will say, this last year when I went to visit my parents in Philly, we had a white Christmas.
Nice.
Yes.
It was great. It was cold, but the kids loved it. It was my kids' first time playing in the snow. They grew up in Florida. Nice. Yeah. So my oldest had seen flurries, but this was like good snow that stuck, and they got to play in it. And I have so many pictures and videos. My son built a snowman. It was wonderful.
Love it. Yeah. Super cool.
Yeah.
That was Mike's favorite, present for Christmas this last year.
It was.
I think that would be phenomenal. My kids would love
that's
to see
amazing.
snow at Christmas.
But as for this Christmas morning and this special, the art department really did a great job painting this suburban neighborhood covered with snow. It is a picture-perfect winter morning.
Yes.
And just above the swamps of Nebraska.
Yeah, maybe. We don't know where this place is in relation to this place we're going to see in a minute, but Jeremy sees all the other kids playing, and he's still in denial. He convinces himself, hey, maybe Santa stopped by, went through a window or something, and I missed him. Maybe there's stuff waiting for me under the tree. So down the stairs he goes with his little yellow footy pajamas with the butt flap in the back. Have any of you worn these or seen anyone in real life? No. Everyone's shaking their head. Yes.
Oh,
wait. Jeff, okay,
Yeah.
Jeff's got one.
Yeah, I have multiple pairs of like onesie pajamas. One has a butt flap.
Nice.
Yeah, but I would not recommend.
Okay,
Put it
fair.
that way.
All right, noted.
Wear regular pants, please.
Okay.
Or none.
But he's on none. Yeah.
It's either regular pants or no pants. Pick one.
There you go. All right. Well, Jeremy's got him. He's also 5, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's fair.
He slides downstairs on his stair railing and looks under the family tree to find nothing. Then he runs to the fireplace to look in his ridiculously huge stocking. Gotta have a giant stocking to know he's spoiled.
Oh, yes.
That's also empty. And his mom just shrugs and tells Jeremy, well, your room's jammed with toys, so what else could we buy? Even Santa was baffled. He must have flown by. And Jeremy just lets out a no!
Wailed Jeremy loud as could be.
Before Dad tells him to shush, he's watching TV.
With brand new socks.
With brand new socks with the price tag still on them. Secondly, they've got an old rabbit ears TV, and they hung garland and ornaments on the antenna, which seems like not a thing you would want to do if you wanted good reception.
Right.
Seems very counterproductive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it'd throw off the balance. Those rabbit ears got to be like inch perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
And also, Dad's watching the news on Christmas morning, which is a choice.
That's very psychopathic in my mind.
I mean, yeah.
As someone who has worked for a news channel and had to work on Christmas, because sometimes you have to work on Christmas.
Sure.
Sometimes. We're not showing anything.
No.
You can skip the news on Christmas morning.
Like these days, I assume it's like, hey, look at all the photos people sent to us on social media, or, Santa came for, this town or something like that.
Or like, look at this Grinch who tore down someone's decorations.
Here's Linda's 37 cats in sweaters.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Pope celebrated Christmas Mass. That's not news. That's Christmas.
That's just Christmas. Yeah.
So, imagine how boring that broadcast would have been in 1993.
Oh, I can't even imagine.
Oh, dreadful.
I will say maybe there was like AP News, right? Like maybe they're just showing the night news from the night before because we didn't have the internet. So it's
right. It's all just packaged. Yeah.
There's some prep burger jokes thrown in.
Fluff pieces, all fluff pieces, including this one. The TV's showing a special news report from a poor, crumbling swamp town that got a visit from Santa, who left them a gigantic pile of presents, and of course, it's the town of Jeremy Creek.
Here we are in this crumbling swamp town with tin roofs, broken windows, and streets muddy brown, where thin, ragged children with sad puppy eyes usually romp in the swamp with the flies, usually play in the mud making pies. But last night, Santa Claus must have touched down. Thousands of gifts have been stacked in a mound for the thousands of kids in this muddy swamp town.
And this place looks like something out of, well, it is something out of a TV show, but it looks just like the most nowhere swamp town. All the houses are like these shacks on stilts, and it's just...
It's your typical hick town is what I would say.
The most hick town place I could possibly picture. It's gorgeous.
You know what it kind of reminds me of?
What's that?
No. I think you know exactly what town I'm thinking of.
It kind of reminds me of the Ebon Otter town of Frogtown Hollow.
I was going to say the Buttercream Gang. But not as white as
that. That's like white bread suburbia, that town.
Yeah.
I was thinking more like Bobby Boucher, like from Southeast.
Yeah, there you go.
It does. Oh,
yes.
That's it. That's perfect. There's a bed sheet hanging back there somewhere.
Right, yeah.
And our Jeremy is stunned. He crawls over to, I guess, get a better look at the TV. Sure, kid, you're already spoiled rotten. Go sit close to the TV and ruin your eyes, too.
Oh, please do, actually.
So we see the kids of the town of Jeremy Creek playing with all their toys, including one sitting on a chair that looks like it's hooked up to a helium tank and a hot air balloon, just like Jeremy asked.
And the missile.
That's not going to end well.
Or, I mean,
or it might.
not for one kid. For everyone else, it'd be pretty entertaining. Yeah.
It's young Larry Walters. You ever hear of that guy who tied a bunch of weather balloons to his lawn chair?
My hero.
But anyway, our Jeremy is suddenly furious to learn all of his toys went to this town with the same name as him, and his face grows beet red again with steam coming out his ears. Until the news reporter interviews a little girl from the swamp town.
I want to thank Santa.
The girl cleared her throat.
You must have dropped Santa a very long note.
This girl is voiced by Haven Hartman. She has a few other voice credits, including The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest, Red Planet, The Bears Who Saved Christmas. I don't know that one. I gotta go watch that now.
Who was she on Johnny Quest? Was she Jessie?
No. I gotta go look her up again. To the internet.
I guess it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't, but we're gonna look anyway. Carla?
Oh, I don't know.
She was on an episode of Malcolm in the Middle of 2000. Nothing after that. So, this girl says thank you to Santa, and the reporter says you must have left Santa a very long note. But all the kids in the swamp town give blank stares like, nope. He's never even been there.
Yeah, we don't even know what month it is.
Right.
We don't have clocks. We don't even have a postal, USPS station.
No, we're telling time with the sundial, and the stick in the sundial sank into the swamp.
Yeah.
So are they like a commune? You think that's what the situation is?
Ooh.
They're like off grid?
Might be.
Ooh.
Oh, it's definitely off grid. This is the first time they've seen a camera.
Yeah, so they didn't have names because those kids didn't have birth certificates because they were all born on this commune.
Nope.
Interesting.
So this girl tells her none of us wrote, and the reporter tells her, well, if that's true, then some other kid did something real special for you. And all the other kids gather into the frame as the little girl says,
whoever you are, whoever did write, we'd like to say thank you with all of our might.
And well, she didn't write that Jeremy's heart grew 3 sizes, but you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, myocarditis happened.
Mm-hmm.
That was the thing.
Instead, Dick Van Dyke tells us Jeremy heard the words and just froze, blushing with guilt from his head to his toes. We see his face turn all flush, but a different shade of red, just rosy cheeks red, as a huge squiggly Charlie Brown grin stretches across his face. And he realizes my greed has been taken for kindness instead. Yeah, way to fail upward, kid.
Right. Yeah. way to have absolutely no consequences.
Nope.
Congratulations.
Aim high. Aim low in his case.
But it works. He finally realizes, did I really ask for all of that just for me? Wow, what a jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even his mom comments, what a nice thing to do. And I don't think she's just playing dumb here. She clearly knows what happened.
Yes.
She's wicked smart. Using this as a teaching moment, and tells her son it's kind when a person does things for another. And Dad, with the perfect yes-anding, follows up with strange, didn't say who he was on the letter. Like, I'm pretty sure he's in on it too, but he doesn't even give a knowing smile like Mom does. He's playing it incredibly cool.
Mm-hmm.
Or just your stereotypical TV dad who's just completely clueless.
Could be.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was the 90s, so that's like definitely.
I mean, they all are.
This is Clarissa's dad, pretty much.
It kind of looks like him without the glasses.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, he's got the same hair. Mom adds, good people don't boast who they are. They know better. And little Jeremy's overcome with emotion. He wipes away tears, but he's embarrassed by them, so he runs into the other room to sit under the tree and cry there. It looks more comfortable than it probably should. Maybe don't do that, kids, but it looks nice.
It does.
Yes.
I knew I wanted to be able to sit under a tree, but
yes.
I was 20 when this thing came out, so there's no way I was fitting under the tree.
Nope. Yeah. No, I always wanted, I always picture, Chip and Dale and that Pluto's Christmas tree short.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
When they get it home and Mickey decorates it, and it's so beautifully painted, those scenes, and it's just, that's my vibe. That's my Christmas vibe.
Yeah.
Yep. And Dale just strolling through, whistling, looking at everything.
Yeah.
If it makes you guys feel better, I've been 6'6" since I've been about 14.
Oh, forget it.
Forget it. No, I can maybe put my foot under a tree. So, I'm insanely jealous that this kid got to just go in there like it's like an igloo or something. Like that is just amazing to me.
Yeah, it reminded me of the clothing racks at a department store.
Yeah,
it was like a space in the middle.
Yeah,
it's got a little fort.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's a smart idea.
I would lay down underneath the tree, so I'm looking up through the tree.
Yeah,
I mean, I've done that.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I've done that, and I do that now. My wife still gives me grief about it. So
I do that. Well, I have a train that goes around the tree now, so I'll have to do that anyway. But it was just
put a GoPro cam on the tree on the train as it goes around.
Oh, now you're talking.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Advent Calendar House is gonna go video.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
He's gonna have a 24-hour live stream.
Oh, that could be the Advent calendar. It's like the Yule log. That could be the Advent calendar Yule log.
I don't have that kind of time. But
just stream it live to your YouTube channel. Just have it 24/7, 365.
Sure, nothing's going on in my house.
You just hear at 7 a.m. Mike's waking up. Oh my god, didn't sleep last night.
Oh, I wish I woke up at 7. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
But Jeremy sits under the tree and wishes he learned to be kind long before, and he just basks in the glow of his lit tree. And then he looks up and he sees a very tiny Santa sitting on a tree branch, giving him a knowing smile.
Hi, I've made myself small and flown down to tell you I know about all.
Very interesting portrayal of showing Santa as being able to change size in this special. You don't see that.
Yeah, and teleport.
No. Yeah.
Well, teleport you see, but change size like this, I don't see very often.
Yeah, the shrinking and growing is like Ant-Man level stuff.
Yeah, yes.
It's got some Pym particles. Hey, that actually plays into Chad, your thought about the Infinity Stone.
Yeah, see? It all connects.
It's all there.
Yeah, see?
Jeff, have you not seen Christmas Chronicles?
Yeah. So they have to
teleport. There's your teleport.
Uh-huh.
That's a teleport.
Is Christmas Chronicles, that's the Kurt Russell one?
Yes.
Okay.
But they have to use don't they use the globe?
They use the globe thing, yeah.
Yeah. So
but it's still a teleport.
It's just how he does it. And here, earlier, Dick Van Dyke described Santa as going down chimneys, down drain pipes, the chubby saint squeezed, changing his size with greased ease as he pleased. Oh, goodness. How many takes did that take?
You know what? If anyone's going to pull that off in one take,
it's going to be Dick Van Dyke. Yep.
Just took me one.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yep.
He's just out there collecting checks, right? He's like, I got this one take. I got somewhere to be in half an hour. We're doing this once.
Next, he's doing Diagnosis Murder in the other building. And the animators show him kind of squeezing into chimneys, but not actually shrinking like he appears here. Or does he? They kind of leave it ambiguous, but I love the idea that Santa can just shrink when he wants. How do we not see that more?
I was just about to ask, have we ever seen that in live action? Has there ever been an instance where they show him getting thinner because of the chimney, or even shrinking like this, or something in between? Or
the only thing I've seen is the chimneys changing. I've never really seen Santa.
Okay, yeah,
the chimneys will get bigger, or you'll have. I think they had Tim Allen kind of squeezed down in the skinnier ones.
He squeezed down in the first one for sure.
Okay. So this one's kind of establishing that Santa can do all this.
Yeah.
I you know what? After watching this, and as we talk about it more, I really don't understand why more, producers, directors, whatever the case may be, storytellers, they don't use this idea because it kind of makes sense.
They really ought to. Get on it.
Yeah, I like this. I like that idea.
I am on board with Tiny Santa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lost opportunity for like a TGIF show to have that.
Yeah.
Like the kids are acting up and you get a tiny Santa on your shoulder.
For real. That's a lot. That's post-production you don't need, though. So.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Regular size on a TGIF, sure.
That's true.
Well, you've seen it in have you guys seen Family Circus Christmas where Jeffy sees Santa, but it's just an outline.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, I gotta watch that again. So do y'all think Santa knew the whole time, or if he got to Jeremy Creek, the town first, and when he got to this Jeremy's neighborhood, saw a kid hanging out on the roof, was like, wait a minute.
I think he knew the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I go back and forth, right? I think he figured it out at one point.
That's where I am.
Yeah. I think I'm still of a multiverse situation.
Okay.
I'm not the biggest fan of omniscient Santa. I like the humanity of Santa a little bit more than God Santa.
I'm on the same boat. Like he only knows when you're awake because he can't see you sleep when you're sleeping anymore.
Right.
And I guess this Santa felt badly enough that he missed an entire town on his run every year, that if there's a chance this kid is going to see the result of his mistake and have a genuine change of heart, then yeah, let's roll with it.
Yeah.
But Tiny Santa tells Jeremy the Swamp Town kids thank you and ask me to bring their hero and friend some magical thing. So he asks Jeremy, what would you like on this fair Christmas day? And Jeremy's left stumped at first. He admits, what I thought I wanted was given away, and now after seeing all those kids happy, he feels it's more fun to give than it is to receive. And that's Santa's whole vibe in a nutshell.
Mm-hmm.
So his gift to Jeremy is to make him his assistant on his sleigh every year. What?
Yup.
Sign me up.
That's the best job ever. This rules.
Yes.
So we see a tiny sleigh and reindeer fly down the chimney to pick up Santa. They can shrink too.
I like it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we cut to Jeremy going through his room, clearing out all his toys he doesn't want anymore to give to other kids, starting with his own neighborhood. We even see him do the Scrooge fake out to one kid riding a rocking horse on his lawn because there are still toys all over his front lawn.
Yeah.
But Jeremy walks up to her with a grimace on his face and just puts a cowboy hat in her head. Like, keep on keeping on. And we learn every year after that, Jeremy waits on the roof for Santa to pick him up, and he helps unload the sleigh for him every year. Santa probably doesn't need the help, but I like to think he looked at this reformed kid and saw a bit of himself in him, so he thought,
yeah,
you really want to give, kid? Let me show you how this is done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like it.
Until we see him grow up, and we're told he got way too big for the sleigh. Too big for Santa Claus's sleigh, who's already kind of a big dude. But grown-up Jeremy's apparently so tall, he and Santa can't both fit in it for 1 year.
I can relate to that.
I have an issue with this.
Yeah.
I mean, how's the sleigh not getting bigger year after year? There's more kids year after year.
Right.
The population is growing. I mean, why couldn't it, other than to move the story along?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, if he has Ant-Man-like powers, he can use like quantum mechanics and have stuff in two places at the same time. So basically, like his sack is like a portal between two places.
Maybe, or
kind of like in Christmas Chronicles too. Right?
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, direct portal to the
I have a theory on this.
Go for it.
All right. My theory is he wanted to kind of see Jeremy kind of grow up, mature, and kind of help him.
Yeah.
And he kind of realized, all right, you're on your own.
I don't do grown-ups.
Yeah, I you know what you're doing. You're on the right path. Keep it up. I taught you everything I needed to. I think like that is kind of what they were going for, maybe? I don't know.
That seems like it makes sense.
Well, that just moves along to where Santa, I mean, once you become an adult, you become an ambassador for Santa and you start doing stuff for Santa.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So, but you don't need to go with Santa on the sleigh. You're doing it for him elsewhere.
And that's how you're Santa now. But but Santa still looks super bummed as he shakes his head. He's just like, not this year, kid.
Well, you probably enjoyed having some company along for a little bit.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Like he does look genuinely bummed about this. But
when you look at the rear ends of 9 reindeer in front of you all night, I mean, you need something else to look at. That's wonderful.
Yeah. It's nice to have someone to talk to.
Sure. And I feel like we've seen so many versions of the Santa story that would have had Jeremy take over and become the new Santa, but not here.
No, that I like that. I like that.
I'm not upset about that part.
No.
And Jeremy is just so grateful for the experience. He gives Santa the only thing he's really got left, a pair of binoculars he used to look for him every year.
So the next kid could so he could find the next kid.
Yeah, there you go.
It's the Logan's Run of Christmas assistants.
I kind of love that now.
I do too.
Oh man,
I wasn't even saying it to be, my sarcastic self, but
no, it's perfect.
I kind of like that idea.
Yeah. Oh. They give each other a big old hug as we ripple back to Grandpa Dick Van Dyke telling his story to his kids. And I do mean his story because, surprise, y'all, he was old, grown Jeremy Creek this whole time.
As they pan out to the mailbox, and that's where you see it.
Uh-huh.
The twists and turns in this. I mean, pro wrestling couldn't come up with this. And EC Comics couldn't come up with it. These are just, as soon as you think you know where it's going to go, nah. Sorry. Yep,
Psych. I'm over here.
This is a swerve, okay?
Yeah, and Grandpa still tells his grandkids.
Yes, every few Christmases, Santa must choose a new boy or girl for his Christmas Eve cruise. To help him deliver the toys down the flue. To help drive the reindeer. Will it be you? Or will it be you?
Oh, man. How did that part not stick to the lore of Santa?
I like that idea. I really like that idea. And I don't understand. And like I said about like the shrinking and like all that stuff, there's a lot here that I think like modern storytelling could really benefit from when it comes to Santa. Yeah, I really do.
On one hand, yeah, that fits really well. On the other hand, I guess they really didn't want to upset some poor kid who really, really wants to ride on Santa's sleigh one year.
Yeah,
maybe.
But in the context of this story, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always a fan of expanding the mythos of Santa, right? Like,
But we pan outside as a streak of red light zooms across the sky, knocking snow off Grandpa's mailbox to reveal it's labeled J Creek. So do you think these kids just didn't know their grandfather's name or what?
Well, how many kids of that age really stick with the name?
I guess not.
They're usually just grandpa and grandma.
Yeah.
I mean, at least in 93. Because I know today the kids know more because my granddaughter knows my name.
Yeah.
Even though she calls me by Poppy, which is what she calls me. So.
Well, sure, yeah.
I didn't know my grandfather's real name until probably 15 when he came to live with us.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And like, I mean, he was always just Granddad. That was it. Like, you could have convinced me that was his birth name. I wouldn't be, I would not be surprised.
Yep. That's not, for me, that's not a far stretch to think that they didn't know that he was Jeremy Creek. So,
yeah, I'm trying to think of,
I was also a really nerdy kid who would read the phone book if you gave it to me. So
yeah, I knew my grandparents like first and last names,
right.
But I don't know if my son knows like my parents' actual names.
Yeah, I wonder if my kids know.
My 8-year-old does, but not my
younger
one. So yeah.
But that's it for this one. Any final thoughts on the town Santa forgot?
More people need to see it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I agree. This is fantastic.
Yeah, it's well preserved on the Internet Archive. Didn't see it streaming anywhere else, but it's a short, sweet little special that got lost in the shuffle. I am thankful to Cartoon Network for continuing to air it in the 90s.
Yes.
I'm kind of surprised it's not on Boomerang, though.
I think it stopped in 2020 is what I read. Like it was on there until like the COVID year.
Yeah, Boomerang used to air it too, but I never subscribed to Boomerang. So once it went over there, I was a little sad. So
yeah.
Can I say I don't know that I would put that song on like a Christmas playlist.
Nah.
But this whole movie, you know, this is the kind of movie you should include in like a Christmas marathon, like just of all like the cool, fun. We as geeky, nostalgic, Christmas nerds, we love like the obscure stuff. This is something that should not be obscure. I think this should be more widely known.
It really should.
Going back to the VHS days, I recorded Christmas in July on Cartoon Network, and this was in there too. So you get like that, Mole Christmas, all that stuff, all these together, the Christmas orange. So that's where this fits in with all that stuff, just the old nostalgic stuff that we love.
Yeah.
Yeah, it deserves to be more than just background viewing. So
100%.
So give it a watch, please. But thank you all for finding it in your heart to join me for this ride. It was a blast.
Yeah, this was fun.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for having us.
Well, if people want to send you a long rolled up list of demands that require a separate sleigh ride just to get home from their mailbox, where can they find you on the internet? Sean.
You can find me at christmaspodcasts.com. That's the website where I host all the links to all the podcasts that we host, like Advent Calendar House. We have those links. You can go to like adventcalendar.house and find all the links to all the specials, including this one, and listen to them. We got also Lost Christmas from Jeff there too. We got the link to his podcast, and you can go listen to all the ones he has. And I'm just basically the hype guy for all you guys and all these great podcasts.
And we thank you for that. Jeff.
Yeah, you can find me at lostchristmaspodcast.com or on any of the podcast networks, wherever you listen, whether it's Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever. I'm out there all over the place. You can also reach me, Jeff, at lostchristmaspodcast.com. You can email me. My DMs are open on social media. I am not active on social, but you can always message me. I do respond because I get notifications.
Sure, yeah.
New season coming up, season 6. Pretty excited about it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Congrats.
And more importantly, check out all the awesome podcasts on the Christmas Podcast Network. There's so many great ones, including this one. Definitely, we love the Advent Calendar House in our house. So.
Hey, thanks. And Chad.
As of now, it's just at Horror Movie Barbecue across social media. That's really it for now.
But it's enough. It's enough. You're still putting out good stuff.
That's right.
When you say it's enough, you're absolutely correct. I am more than enough. Yes.
Keep it simple.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Please check out all of those things. You can find those links in the show notes and on my website at adventcalendar.house. Thanks, y'all. Tune in next time in just a couple of days, which is coming up fast. Don't miss it. Until then, for Sean, Jeff, and Chad, for somewhere on my bedroom floor, if I can even find it, this is Mike Westfall reminding you to mind the icy patch, and I thought I told you to clean up your room. Nope, wrong cartoon, sorry. Good night, y'all.
Mike's frozen again.
Am I frozen?
Someone put the batteries in Mike.
Am I back? That's so weird. Can you hear me now?
Never. You guys have done shows with him, right?
Yes. And I've never had him
frozen.
do this.
Oh,
I've
this is
never
so strange.
seen this. This is kind of wild.
I wonder if they're working on something down in his area.
Hey, y'all.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, there he is.
That's weird because I can hear you all.
Oh, oh boy.
I can hear all of you saying, Mike's frozen again. So watch what you say, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
he didn't hear the rest of the conversation. That's good.
Had minor roles on As the World Turns.
Mike,
in
it's
the
happening
70s,
again.
And The Young and the Restless and Santa Barbara in the 80s. This is her only voice credit.
Mike, it happened again.
Really?
Yeah, so you cut out and all of a sudden you say, Restless in the 80s, so that's her only voice.
The Young and the Restless. Oh, dear.
Yeah, I didn't even hear Young. I just heard Restless.
I don't know what to tell you. Again, it poured earlier.
Oh,
today,
damn it.
So I wonder if that has something to do with
jinxed us. I'm sorry, guys.
Really?
Nah, it's all right.
Way to go, Chad.
Thanks. I know these episodes always bomb whenever I'm on here, but this is just taking it to a whole
don't
new
say
level.
I love the episodes you're on.
I can hear all y'all, so I'm sure this is going fine.
I almost feel like he's auto-tuned a little bit, right?
Yeah, it sounds like he's auto-tuned.
No. I really don't want to have to stop and start. I can see all of y'all and hear all of y'all. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Thankfully, I'm recording myself on a separate channel, and I've had no problems with any of you so far. So.
Oh, perfect. I mean, we're having a great time. So.
Oh yeah,
great.
I think we're good. Yeah.
Okay. This will be fun to edit.
And it has nothing to do with the technical malfunctions either.
Yeah. No.
It's exactly.
You could.
Yeah.
It's good company, but the technical malfunctions are just comedy. Yeah.
This has been a presentation of the Retro Network.
Next time on the Advent Calendar House.